here in time or not. Yeah.
A notable and an outspoken former Member of Parliament, Dame Carol Kidu, is calling on the country's next government to decriminalize homosexuality. Dame Carol refused an interview with EMTV News on this matter today, however believes this action will protect these individuals who are currently living in fear and being discriminated in PNG communities. In an interview with the Pacific Beat yesterday, she says homosexuality is a common and growing practice in PNG. However, this news is not readily accepted by the people.
At a regional Pacific parliamentarian meeting in Brisbane, Dame Carol Kidu told her peers, "It's time to decriminalise homosexuality." She says doing this can help reduce the HIV rate and benefit the broader community.
There's a lot of research into sexuality because of HIV, and we find that there's a lot of bisexual sexual behaviours in Papua New Guinea and in other countries, and so there are people who tend to be homosexual who enjoy having sex with other men, but they also have a wife and a family. And, you know, it's really important that we don't have these people going underground in one side of their sexual behaviours, because it puts the whole wife and family also at risk. And to me, the issue is that it's about adult consensual behaviours in private.
But Dame Carol says it's a message that was not readily received.
There's a lot of denial going on in all our countries, and they're saying that homosexuality was brought in by the Western world. To be quite frank, that's not true. Anthropological writings make it very clear that, you know, homosexuality did exist traditionally. And also it was ritualised in initiation ceremonies in certain areas of Papua New Guinea. But since the Christian influence and the colonial influence and the British colonial laws kind of turned their back on what was actually recognised traditionally.
She wants the churches in PNG, who run much of the country's health services for those affected by HIV, to be part of the move to decriminalise homosexuality. Father Victor Roach is the General Secretary of the Catholic Bishops' Conference for Solomon Islands and PNG. He's offered qualified support for Dame Carol's call.
I think there are two things there, in the sense that, you know, there are, for example, people can, individually they can, but then it's brought to the court, then it has to be tried, and that's what it is, I think the church is against it.
But Father Roach says the church does not support homosexual practices, and he thinks decriminalising homosexuality won't do much to lower HIV rates.
The spread of HIV/AIDS, the cases through homosexuality, I think it's very low. It is heterosexuality that has brought the spread of the HIV/AIDS in Papua New Guinea, and I think it is proven because of multi-partners and also many wives. And so I think that this is what may be due to the homosexuality.
Whatever may be the potential health benefits from decriminalising homosexuality, people in PNG.
She says homosexuality should be treated as a health and human rights issue and not as a criminal offence. Dame Carol told the Pacific Beat the British colonial laws and Christian influence have erased homosexuality from the country's history. However, she says anthropological writings make it very clear that homosexuality did exist traditionally and often was ritualized in initiation ceremonies in certain areas of Papua New Guinea. Meantime, she says she will elaborate more on this matter after the formation of government. Bernadette Effie, National EMTV News.